We strongly condemn this act of arrest of a Kenyan citizen who was merely trying to express the concern, the femicide cases that are on the rise in this country. The StanChartMarathon Occupy or OccupyStanChartMarathon was merely supposed to express the deteriorating situation in this country. In the last 1 week alone, over 7 women and girls have been killed. And the idea was to send this message so that security agencies can do their work. It is very unfortunate that we are living in very difficult times where human rights defenders, journalists, lawyers, and others are persecuted, are oppressed, and arrested for merely demanding that the law be followed, that human rights be guaranteed. It is indeed extremely challenging to just, live one day after another. We don't know who will be picked. These arrests are illegal. They are abductions, actually. Because at the point of arrest, people should identify themselves. The police officers should tell you why they're arresting you. But this never happens. Boniface Mwangi was picked. He was, moved around several places before he was brought here. So this is an illegal arrest. And as Kenyans, we have to say no to these kinds of abductions. This is the reason why we are pushing for change in this country. Police officers are working on orders instead of following the law. You ask them, why are you holding him? They're saying, we're just waiting for orders from above. Yet this is a police station. It has an OCS. They're supposed to operate within the confines of the law. If you're holding anyone, you should have enough evidence to show why you're holding him. But now, even the officers who arrested him, they were very clear that they were merely following orders. So when did this country become a land that is governed by orders? This is a country that has a constitution. We have laws. Police officers are supposed to be the custodians of the rule of law. Yet they are blatantly violating the laws, arresting individuals, abducting them, and yet nothing is happening. So we are demanding the immediate release of Boniface Mwangi unconditionally. Sure. And the state of these police cells, we also have to share. Because the whole idea of arresting activists and bringing them to police stations such as this, which are untidy, they are filthy, they are smelling, they are, they've put so many individuals in a small police cell. This is definitely something we cannot just let go like that. So we are demanding that, these issues be addressed, and we shall not leave here until Boniface Mwangi is released. And we are also communicating to women in this country. Enough is enough already. We can't continue seeing women dying every other day, being killed in unexplained circumstances. So we shall continue with our, struggle to ensure safety of our women in this country. And StanChart, Occupy StanChart, the whole message was to end femicide in Kenya.
Do you think there is an operation targeting human rights defenders?
I don't think there's an operation targeting human rights defenders. I know for a fact that there are security agencies who are specifically targeting human rights defenders, some journalists and some activists, with the intention of intimidating them from demanding for change in this country. So that is not a thought, it is a fact, and we can prove that by this arrest. I mean, incitement to violence, seriously? Someone is in his home with his children and you just go there, you pick him, you don't care what impact that will have on the children, the trauma that they will go through, but because you have orders from above, you just do it without care. This is why we are saying this country must change, and we shall not relent until that change comes.
There's another activist